looking at you.
14, significant signs or symptoms of infection. 15, isoimmunization, positive Rh antibody titer for Rh negative mother, or any other positive antibody titer, is that right, titer?
Yes.
Which may have a detrimental effect on mother or fetus.
We like that one.
Okay. 16, placental anomaly or pregnant.
Well, how about the significant placental anomaly?
Yeah, because you can have a placental anomaly that's not going to affect
Yeah.
the person.
Okay.
They find all kinds of things on those ultrasounds.
17, low-lying placenta in woman with history of previous cesarean.
Anterior.
I mean, that should be anterior because it's not relevant if it's low-lying posterior.
Okay.
And
Well, it's a separate issue. It's
It's
not
a separate
relevant. It's
issue.
not relevant
I mean,
to the
I'm not
prior
talking about
cesarean.
it.
Right.
I'm talking about low-lying, not previous. It's only relevant to the previous cesarean if it's anterior.
And it's not low-lying if it's 2 centimeters away or more.
right.
You've already got bleeding, so I mean, if it's low-lying, that indicates that it's more than 2 centimeters from the cervix, so she can deliver vaginally. But if she has significant bleeding, you're going in.
I mean, I guess it depends on, again, how you're defining low line.
Well,
No,
and we
the
also,
definition of low-lying placenta is not 2 centimeters or more away from the cervical os.
Maybe just,
I mean, less than 2
But
centimeters.
you know how often women are diagnosed with a low-lying placenta on a 20 ultrasound, which is 7 centimeters from the os. Later in pregnancy, we can follow up with that subsequent ultrasound without having to refer in. So this is in the context of a potential for scar implantation of the
Right.
placenta.
Otherwise, it'd be for everybody.
So
no,
then,
not everybody.
so adding anterior works?
Yeah. Anterior,
So-
low lying.
The proposal is low-lying anterior, Carrie, are you saying anterior should be before?
Yes. The anterior low
Okay.
lying.
Anterior low-lying placenta in women with history of previous cesarean.
Yeah.
18, fetal growth restriction suspected.
I think suspected should be struck on both 18 and 19, because we can confirm those by ultrasound.
Right.
There's
And
no
then-
sense referring her if it's not confirmed. It's a waste of time.
Right.
All right. Fetal abnormality.
Same. Really suspected.
Fetal demise.
Well,
I have a.
what kind of feeling?
Something like clubfoot.
Yeah.
Or
Significant fetal.
Or fetal anomaly affecting mode of delivery.
How about just significant fetal?
Yeah, I like that word.
When you get it in court.
Is abnormality the right word here, or should it be anomaly? Does it matter?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying that word.
Oh, let me try it.
Did you pass fetal demise?
Nobody's going to argue about that one.
Fetal, I had stated it, but, and then, that's right, there was, people were starting to talk about it. Fetal demise.
So I have a question about that one. We aren't, first of all, we aren't diagnosing fetal demise. So the referral is actually going to be suspected, right?
Yeah.
Unlike the other ones where.
Right, yeah.
So it should be suspected or something like that, fetal demise. And then people keep, bringing up to us the issue of can a patient return to their care, client return to their care with a documented demise. But that isn't relevant to this, so.
No.
They're getting the referral if the doctor's person to our care, or person to our care.
So it should be suspected.
So it's suspected in front of female.
Suspected fetal design?
Well, we can't diagnose it.
Oh, I see.
But you can't diagnose a fetal abnormality
No, but we can, with an we can order the ultrasound.
and confirm it.
And can-
You can do the same thing with the fetal demise.
Yeah, but we can.
Yeah, except that we wouldn't.
Oh, you
Yeah, we
can't.
wouldn't want to.
Thanks.
Sorry, you guys get that one.
Thank you.
Okay, Karen.
All right. So we have suspected fetal demise.
Yeah.
Okay. We have oligohydramnios.
Well, you're good. Now spell it.
Use your symbols. Now you can spell it.
It's too little fluid and keep it.
Yeah.
What is it?
Too little fluid.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to say there.
Hydramnios.
Should be poly.
What a
The term is polyhydramnios. P-O-L-Y.
I have a question on this one. Should we not quantify the hydramnios?
Yeah.
A mild hydramnios with no.
We could call it
anomalies?
significant.
In AFI 21, it's hydramnios.
I think it's defined, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's well defined.
Yeah, 25.
An AFI 25 is the definition of polyhydramnios.
So with the mild, with the hydramnios with no anomalies.
We're gonna let you guys force that one out.
Is this just a referral and then proceed for that?
Yeah, all
This is all referral, and the doctor says there probably isn't gonna be a problem.
And remember that it's, our preamble is going to say clinically significant evidence of.
Right.
So even those that don't have significant in front of there, it's.
It's still clinical.
I mean, we should change it to polyhydramnios instead of.
Yeah.
23, abnormal maternal serum alpha fetoprotein test.
Well, if she has, there's a significant false positive rate on that. So if it comes back positive, we're gonna want, for expediency, to do the additional testing before we refer her anywhere, because it might really be negative.
Well, that referral is to a clinical site, so that is a referral. If you have an abnormal AFP,
What if the woman doesn't want the referral? It goes back to consent, because just because she has an abnormal test doesn't mean she's gonna want additional testing. And we're perfectly confident to
that sounds like.
And
consent that. It's an informed consent issue again.
But then going for the consult, again, is not requiring the patient to have any additional testing. And agree, it's just, the question is informed consent personally, get you off the hook. And I mean, I would be surprised if anybody wouldn't. I would certainly, if I have my own patient who has this and says, I'm going to ignore this, I'd say, that's fine, but I'd like you to go meet and talk with someone.
And when she says no, then what?
That's her own decision.
Well, it's the same for our practice. So if I'm going to consent the woman exactly like you did, and I'm going to say, look, there is additional testing available to you to determine whether or not this is a false positive. I might say I recommend it, I might not, I might leave it completely up to her, but if she tells me, you know what, I feel fine with this and I don't want any additional testing, what do I gain then by sending her to you so that you can tell her the same thing I already told her, and she can tell you the same thing that she already told me? I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
Or conversely, we can save time by, say she gets this abnormal alpha-fetoprotein, and we refer her to you, then you have to refer her on,
Maternal fatal.
and we could skip that step.
Or you can refer directly to the MFM.
For this.
Yes, exactly. I guess that would count.
Yeah, it's already defined that way.
But it's for the ones who don't want to go.
But I've had a lot of women, even in clinical practice, who've said, you know what, I don't care. I don't want any more testing. I'm already anxious enough because it came back positive and I don't want to know any more.
So why did they have the test in the first place?
It happens all the time. They were badly consented in the first place as to what it might show.
Exactly.
I have a question whether or not this should somehow be reworded to genetic testing or something like that, because things are changing.
This is only one of many tests that are done or are options.
Yeah.
So I think it should just be deleted, frankly.
I think it should be deleted too, because I do think it comes to a matter of informed consent. I've had many women who come to me who've had it, and they don't know what it was for. And so, you know, part of the consent is, this is what we're looking for. We're going to consider. If you're not going to do anything, do you really want to even do the test? And yes, they can change their mind, but I don't see that
Fetal abnormalities are there.
if they're consented for this, they're going to get referred. It's part of the program. The cost is included. There's nothing extra for them to pay, and the AFP people are going to be on your backs until you do that.
They not only contact us, they contact the woman herself.
Okay, so is this covered on another line item?
It's covered a lot of other ways.
Fetal abnormality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
Significant fetal loss.
We're covered, okay.
It's not necessarily how you, we're not talking about how you detect it. It's a significant fetal abnormality.
Okay.
Would fall into that category.
Alright. 24, hyperemesis persisting beyond the first trimester.
I think that's contained in number 5.
Yeah, we took 5 out.
Okay, yeah, it's contained in number 3.
Persistent vomiting and dehydration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need both of those though, right?
No.
3 and,
No.
24 is the same.
Well, yeah, that's what we're saying. We're going to get
Do
rid
you
of
want
one.
to keep 3 or 24?
Well, I guess they're saying 3 is first trimester and hyperemesis.
What?
Just
I think
keep
3
and
covers
delete
it.
24.
3 covers it.
Everyone agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
25, cervical incompetence.
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
25.
We added that.
It got added in.
Yeah.
It was added in the last
Oh, no, I
one.
think
It's with the numbering.
Thanks for trying.
Sorry, it impacted the numbering, but there. So it's going to be.
44B.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah. There was a discussion last meeting to add cervical incompetence.
Insufficiency.
It's cervical insufficiency, correct.
Cervical insufficiency.
Because we haven't say evidence found.
That's how.
Okay.
Well, we've got
I mean,
significant evidence of is in the preamble.